All right, guys, we're going to pivot quickly. We only got a couple minutes to talk about the Rangers right now, who are 3-1. They were 2-1 this week. Sorry, went to the other one. 104 points. They're number one in the NHL. They get the Devils tonight. Carolina gets the Bruins tomorrow. They get the Bruins twice in the next 5 days. Rangers lead Carolina by 3 points. Philk, upcoming games. I got them right here for you. Are the Rangers going to win the President's Trophy?
I want to say yes. The homer in me wants to say yes. But I'm not entirely sure. I know you don't want to hear that. That's not the answer you want to hear. I get it. Carolina is playing great hockey right now. And they don't seem to be losing. And they just, every time the Rangers seem to get a win, Carolina gets a win. What do you know? But they have Boston. They have Washington. They have Boston twice. And Boston is trying to win as well. They want that division. So those are going to be tough games. Washington is trying to get in. That's going to be a tough game for them. Columbus is an easy game. St. Louis shouldn't be a hard game, but they have 3 gimme games in 2 against Columbus and 1 against Chicago. So I don't know. I'm really torn on this one because Carolina's schedule is not super tough. They got, like I said, 3 easy games that they should win, but stranger things have happened. I'll be
Anthony, what do you think?
For the hell of it, but I mean, it's really hard to say.
Anthony, what do you think? Are the Rangers going to be called Mr. President at the end of this?
I mean, Dallas has 103 points, so you have to consider Dallas. Boston, as Phil mentioned, 103 points. Can't count out Vancouver. They're still in it. So it really, I mean, honestly, it's really too hard to say. But if you're the Rangers, and I know if you're a player, you can't read into it. It's more so the fan type thing. But winning the President's Trophy has almost been a little bit of a curse. Teams that win the President's Trophy typically don't lift Lord Stanley over their head. So, but at the end of the day, the Rangers are just concerned about winning hockey and winning as many games as possible going into the playoffs. That's really all that matters. But that's just a little sidebar I threw in there. But honestly, I think they're all those teams are still so very good that it's honestly a toss-up. I could see Dallas winning it. I could see Boston winning it. The Rangers, maybe even Carolina if they keep playing really good hockey. So it's too hard to predict.
I do think that the Rangers need to finish number 1 in the Eastern Conference. I think that's a need. You want to avoid Tampa Bay. Not that you want to avoid them like you're scared to play them. You want to avoid them because that's a team with experience. That's a team with a good goaltender. Now, as Warren is saying right here, it comes.
You're right. I think it could be that close.
I hope it doesn't because Ottawa tends to play the Rangers tough. As I just threw an F-bomb in there out of nowhere. So sorry about that, boys. The other thing I do want to ask before we pivot away from the Rangers, Anthony, Alexei Lafreniere with a hat trick. He's got 25 goals this season. He had a 5-point career high.
Sorry, I don't have an answer.
Oh, no. Alexa, shut up. Anthony, if Alexei Lafreniere scores 30 goals, it didn't happen. Okay, she was quiet. If Alexei Lafreniere scores 30 goals, can I get you to bite that hat on the next broadcast?
Yeah, no, honestly, he's really I've been criticized of him, rightfully so. I mean, for first overall pick, he hadn't really lived up to expectations, but has a crack at 30 goals. He's starting to become, I would say, a legitimate top line player. I mean, at the end of the day, is he ever going to reach 80, 90 points? I mean, that I don't know, but I mean, I think he's come into his own. He's comfortable in his own skin this year. He's playing harder. I think his compete level's harder. So yeah, I mean, if you're a Ranger fan, you're certainly happy with his play. For me, and I think a lot of people though, they want to see that more of a higher gear. But I think for him, he certainly flew by Capo Caco because for a while, both of them were kind of like on the same type of level, where underproducing, and he certainly has hit his stride, and Kako maybe continues to still try to continue to find his way in the league. But yeah, Lafreniere, he's having a good year. He's having a good year.
Well,
your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.